What we're doing is I want to train a group of badass individuals to find deals, but you need to make a ton of calls. And not just make a ton of calls, because you can make a ton of calls the wrong way. Anything you're trying to sell, if your consumer doesn't understand the product, do you sell it? Welcome to the Property Profits Podcast. Thank you so much for jumping on today. I'm gonna give a selfish plug. I just started a Facebook group last couple weeks, and it's a paid group, but I'm doing live trainings in there throughout the week, 2 minimum, but I think we're doing 3 this week, and maybe I'll do some more. We're doing live seller call training, we're doing script training, we're doing calculator training. What we're doing is I want to train a group of badass individuals that are investors or want to be investors to find deals, buy them, and resell them. And I'm gonna fund them 100%. I've acquired money partners throughout the years doing this, and I've got a Rolodex of them because I have good street credit, right? So anyways, I'm gonna fund these deals 100%. We're gonna partner, split the profits. If you want in the group, send me a DM on Facebook. That's the best way to get me, or email me at travis@exclusiveequitycorp.com. The group's $500 to be in it a month. But like I said, this is like hands-on training. If you go hire a one-on-one mentor, that's very expensive. I do that too, but I'm focusing all my time in the community and I'm partnering with people in this community. What I'm trying to do is build badass partners. Selfishly, I just want a lot of great deals, right? And I want to partner with great people. So that being said, if you're interested, you know where to find me. Let's get to business. All right. I was talking to somebody earlier, it was actually in the group, but this is very relevant. And they were like, Travis, I'm just not very good on the phone. I'm like, well, that's fantastic. How much have you done it? Not much. All right. If you haven't worked out much, you're not gonna be good at working out. If you haven't read much, you're not gonna be good at reading. Vice versa, like same, etc., right? You've got to do something over and over to get good at it, to get better at it, to perfect it, to do really well with it, to be a master at it, to be the professor at it. So you need to make a ton of calls, and not just make a ton of calls, because you can make a ton of calls the wrong way, but you need to do it in the right direction. You need to put in good reps, meaningful reps. All right. So make these calls, run by the script, right? Not just some willy-nilly freaking out every time you call, but run by a good script that works, and make a ton of calls if you want to get good at your craft. All right. And the other thing with this is you can't just make the calls. All right. You got to be able to comp on the phone, run comps, comparables, other properties in the area. You need to be able to run your calculations on what you're going to do with this thing. Are you actually going to buy it and resell it? Are you going to wholesale it? Are you going to flip it, wholesale, rent? What's your strategy? What's a good deal for this? Why does it pencil? What are the numbers? You need to be able to do this on the phone. And here's what's cool. You can talk to the seller about this. Hear me out. The easier they can understand why you're at the price point you're at, if they can clearly understand that, the more opportunity you're going to have closing that deal. If you just go kick them in the shin, right, with this low offer, you're going to keep getting told, no, sellers are unreasonable. Or let's think about this route. Hey, Sally, I'm here because I've got to pay this and this, and I'd like to make this, so that's why I have to pay you this. Does that math add up to you? Yeah, cool. All right. Is that something doable for you? Yeah, great. Let's do a deal. No? Great. I have more leads. That's how I look at things. That's how I like to look at things. And that's how I think people should, right? Make it crystal clear. Anything you're ever trying to sell, and I hate calling this sales, but anything you're trying to sell, if your consumer doesn't understand the product, do you sell it? Hell no. Same thing here. Not that you're trying to sell the seller, but you are, in essence, you do have to communicate clearly enough your objective for them to understand and for them to be motivated enough to let you get what you want. All right. I hope that makes a ton of sense and not clear as mud. Until next time, by the way, remember my Facebook group. Please invest in yourself if this is something you want to do. If this is something you want to take serious, I am like putting everything I have into this thing. All right, every single thing. Anyways, until next time, I think we got a pretty cool guest coming up next week. Can't wait to talk to you again. See you then.